Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to the 4th episode of MRTV Weekly. I'm your host, Mitch Rosenblum. In movies this week, we got a second trailer for Django Unchained. I'm really starting to like Leonardo DiCaprio's character in this movie. He just looks really cool. We got a clip released from Star Trek Into Darkness. It was released by J.J. Abrams on Conan. It's 3 frames, which is about the equivalent of 1 second. In the clip, we see Spock inside a volcano. We got a first look of the Silver Samurai and Viper on the set of the Wolverine. We also got another picture of Wolverine. There are rumors circling that Armie Hammer, who is playing the Lone Ranger, is the top choice to play Batman in the Justice League movie. Me, I would go with Karl Urban, but maybe that's because I saw Judge Dredd and he acted sort of like Batman and it was cool. Warner Brothers, you should go with Karl Urban. He's the next Batman. There are also rumors that the Amazing Spider-Man will be adding 3 more characters. They will be adding Mary Jane Watson, Harry Osborn, and Electro. There is yet again more Marvel rumors. The Avengers might be adding Miss Marvel to the roster. I think if they do add Miss Marvel, the best actress to play the role would be Jennifer Morrison. However, I think they should add Ant-Man and the Wasp before they consider adding any more characters. In television this week, we got a clip that could have been in the Doctor Who episode, The Angels Take Manhattan. And I think it should have been. I don't see why they couldn't have added an extra 5 minutes to the episode. It would have been worth it. In the clip, we hear a knock at the door. We then see Brian Williams answer the door. A man hands Brian a letter. He reads the letter, and it's from his son Rory. It explains what happens to Rory and Amy at the end of the episode. It says Rory and Amy had happy lives, and they even had a son. It is then revealed that the man who brought the letter is actually Brian's grandson, which makes him Rory and Amy's son. Pictures of Captain Hook and Rumpelstilsken were released from the set of Once Upon a Time. In the pictures, we see Rumpelstilsken interacting with Captain Hook. We also got a first look at Deadshot, who will appear in the Green Arrow TV show Arrow. We also got another picture from Arrow of John Barrowman, who played Captain Jack Harkness in Doctor Who. He will be appearing in the new Arrow series. I have no idea what character he will play, but I assume it will be a pretty badass character, considering this is John Barrowman. In video games this week, a new character from the game Injustice: Gods Among Us was revealed in a new trailer. The new character is the Green Arrow. There was also a trailer for Assassin's Creed 3 that reveals all the weapons in the game. And yes, the hidden blade is in the game. We have more news from Assassin's Creed 3. Part of the story of one of the DLCs has been revealed. The DLC will take place in an alternate timeline where after the Revolutionary War, George Washington becomes King of America. In comic books and YouTube this week, the first episode of a new web series called Batgirl Spoiled was released. The web series focuses on Stephanie Brown's run as Batgirl. The episode was brilliant. I recommend it to any fan of comic books, especially a Batman fan, or just a DC fan. This week I read Batman number 13, Batman and Robin number 13, The Phantom Stranger number 1, Uncanny Avengers number 1, AVX Consequences number 1, and The First X-Men number 3. Next week, I recommend you read Justice League number 13, Nightwing number 13, AVX Consequences number 2, Marvel Now .1 number 1, and The Ultimate Spider-Man number 16. That's all for this week. I'll see you next Saturday.